Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to Sunday. Welcome to Random Pick Day. Now, if you remember, last week we used my phone and Siri to choose us the fastest players that I have in my club that are special items. Now, I also sort of gave you the idea that we could do this for different things, such as the slowest players. And also you guys came up with a few in the comments, such as maybe like the strongest players, tallest players, shortest players, all of that sort of stuff we can do over the next few weeks. But I won't bombard you with it week on week. Today I will do the slowest team that I can put together, which is not going to be too much fun thinking about it, because all I'm going to do is concede goals and struggle to score them. So what we will do is choose again from my 9 pages of special players. We will literally choose 3 players that are the slowest on whatever page Siri gives to me. So if you do enjoy the episode, guys, please don't forget to smash the thumbs up button and of course subscribe to my channel if you guys are new around here. Let's get into it. Hey Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 9. 4. You heard that? Siri gave me page number 4. Now we are discounting this first page, so because they're all loans and I don't have enough games on some of them. So we're going to go to page 5, which will be the actual 4th page here. So this is page number 5. I need the slowest player on this page. What have we got? 83, 84, 74 for Ibra. I'm pretty sure that's the slowest on that page. That's not even that bad at all. Player of the month, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, is going to be coming into the side. I know that we can score goals with this man. He's also my mate, because you see that thing that he's holding in his hand. I gave that to him, buzzing about that, and I literally mention it every time because, well, I think you would as well, right? So we get Zlatan Ibrahimovic as our first player. That's actually really good. A lot better than I thought it possibly could have been. Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 9.
It's 8.
It's 8. So as before, we need to actually go to page 9 to get the slowest player. Oh god. I mean, these are getting lower and lower rated. Who's the slowest player on this page? Oh, you can see it, can't you? 40 pace, Gareth Barry. So far we've got 2 Premier League players. So hopefully for the 3rd pick we won't get a Prem player. But that is going to hinder us, I think, somewhat in the midfield, because Gareth Barry is super slow. Oh dear, 40 pace. It doesn't get much slower than that. Hey Siri, please give me a random number between 1 and 9.
It's 3.
It's 3, okay. So actually we need to be on page number 4 like we've done previously. And what are we going to get? These are my informs, so they're not SBC guys, but we got 70 pace there. What else have we got? We got 61. 61 wins. Thomas, the team of the tournament version, who plays for Atletico Madrid in the La Liga, is the slowest player on this page. And do you know what? I think we've actually got 3 relatively alright players. I know he doesn't look like much, but as like a CM or a CDM, I think we'll be alright with this guy. So let's try and put it into a squad filled with other relatively slow players. I'm going to do my best to not have super quick players in the team, but I've got to go with whatever I can actually link them to, so I'll do my best. Alright, so we're like a few hours down the line, and I have recorded all of this. This is now post-commentary. So I chose a formation for my team, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to be bold, and I'm going to play Gareth Barry at central attacking midfield. Oh god, it's just so that I could get a trio of Prem players up front and then branch off to a different league, so it wasn't just a 2-league thing overall. But yeah, Gareth Barry's going to play central attacking midfield, Thomas on the left, and this is what the whole team itself looks like. We start off in goal with Oblak. Now, Oblak's actually a relatively slow keeper with only 43 speed on the game. My left back and right back, well, my right back is definitely slow. He's an upgrade and he's got 62 pace. But Felipe Luis was the slowest fullback that Atletico Madrid had. And I needed that double link from Atletico to give to Thomas. So we've gone with Felipe Luis, and we've also gone with Godin. I've also gone with Xavi Martinez as centre-back. So they're 2 pretty slow guys in the middle. We've then got Thiago upgraded, as well as Xabi Alonso. So I thought the Kimmich is slightly slower than Thiago, but Xabi Alonso is very slow. I thought we could link him up together, get him that perfect link and be all good there. And then Thomas comes in with his 61 pace, but he's got 80 defending and 86 physical. So I'm hoping he could be an alright player. 6'1", and he's got kind of like the exact... He's like a duplicate of the guy from Bayern Munich. I'll get back to it in a moment. But Gareth Barry comes in as our second random pick player at cam. I don't know why, but he's got 70 shooting and 84 passing, so hopefully he can do something there. And then we're playing Wayne Rooney up front. I tried to get Fellaini into the side up front with Ibra, but I needed the link to the English link off to Gareth Barry to get him on enough chemistry. And then Zlatan comes in with the 4-star skills and weak foot, of course. 74 pace, 90 dribbling, 93 shooting and 92 physical. So I know at least I can do something with this guy if nobody else works. So it's not the quickest of teams. That's for damn sure. My goalie's slow at running out. My fullbacks, well, I do have a quick player at left back, but I literally had to put him into the side. He's the slowest fullback that Atletico Madrid have. Two very slow centre backs there. My midfield is godly awful in terms of pace. Thiago being my quickest one was 72, but like Xabi Alonso, the legend himself, who has just retired from the game, has only got like 30 something, which is slow considering the next player ahead of him is Gareth Barry with 40 pace. So it was a difficult task, I have to admit. The first game I played, I conceded 8 goals. 8. I don't think I've ever conceded 8 goals. Not for a couple of FIFAs anyway. That is just embarrassing. Normally, I'm the type of guy that might rage quit if I went 4-0 down. But I stuck with it and I got a hat-trick with Ibra in the game that I conceded 8. So I knew that I could score, but it's so difficult to build up. Like, I used my normal custom tactics, the ones that I always switch to. Long shot by Gareth Barry, by the way. You know that you're a bad player if that happens against you, right? Because look at this. Just take a look. He takes a lovely touch and then bangs it on that beautiful left peg. What a goal. What an absolute strike that was. But yeah, so I knew I could score, but it's just difficult to build up play when everyone is just so slow. You make one mistake when you've got a defense as slow as this and all hell breaks loose because... It's actually so weird that you need pace in order to get the right side of the defender to then pull him back or to like press the LT button and outstrength him. Because if you're that step behind, you're pulling on the shirt and that's going to give penalties away. Or he's just going to break free and get through one-on-one against your goalkeeper who doesn't come out very quick because he's super slow as well. So it's a totally different ball game playing slow FIFA. Obviously, Zlatan up front wasn't slow at all. 74 pace on that striker he felt quick because everyone else in my team was a lot slower than he was. And he was definitely my main guy in this team. He scored most of the goals and was very, very good. I could rely on him. Thiago in the midfield as well. I said earlier I could have used Kimmich. Or Kimmich, however you say his name, because he's one pace slower. But I wanted to use a Spanish right back because I noticed he was very slow. And that meant I could have a slower right back than if I was to use a German in Kimmich, then I'd need a German right back. And they were like 70 pace plus. So I thought in the long run I can get a slower average team if I use Thiago over Kimmich. And then I also used, obviously... Godin instead of Savic because there was like one pace in it, I think, and obviously Godin is more of a solid defender, so I thought we might be a little bit more solid at the back if we were able to have someone with a great defensive stat. However, I did leak goals left, right and centre, and I've got to say Oblak did not play to an 87 rating. Now, I've used him a couple of times before, and I've thought, you know what, he's an alright keeper. But I conceded long shots galore against him. I don't know what it was. Definitely don't rate my right back. My left back, however, Felipe Luis, was insanely good. I loved him. He was a very, very good player. And then Javi Martinez was super slow with that 52 pace. Godin was pretty good, I have to admit. He's a very usable player at that 65 pace, so he's not the worst thing in the world. And then my midfield, well, Xabi Alonso, if he doesn't really move and he just holds back in that like CDM role, is fine. And then Thiago's fantastic, obviously, 5-star skiller. But this Thomas guy, I'm going to give him a 3.5-star value for money and a 7 out of 10. I think that's bang average because that's how he performed. And it's Renato Sanchez is the player that he has like the same haircut and stuff in game as him, so it looks like you're using a slower Renato Sanchez on FIFA 17. Gareth Barry, I'm giving a 4-star value for money and an 8 out of 10. He got an assist a game on average and also scored a lovely goal as well. He was just a bit slow, simple as that. Wayne Rooney is obviously very talented still on this game, even though he's only got 71 pace. He holds the ball well and he's got a hell of a strike on him too. But then Zlatan is just so up there in terms of my favourite strikers on this game. 4.5-star value for money and a 9.5 out of 10. He's that close to being like up there as my perfect favourite striker, but obviously a little bit more pace would be needed. This only cost me like 400k, that's Zlatan, because I already had an Ibra in the club that cost me like 300. But obviously when he was out as an SBC, a Player of the Month SBC, his regular price went up to like 800,000 coins, which means that he wouldn't be a great value for money for you if you went and got him and had to buy the Ibra. But for me, he's like a 4.5-star, nearly a 5-star value for money, because regular Ibra is obviously about the same price as what that one cost me. So overall, that is the random pick today. The slowest players we chose out of our 3. And I hope you've enjoyed it. It was definitely more of a struggle than the fastest one. The fastest one was a walk in the park, or a run in the park, you should say. But let me know what we could do. Do you want to do the oldest, the youngest, the tallest, the shortest? I don't know. Let me know in the comments section. And whilst you're there, please don't forget to smash a thumbs up on the video itself. I'd greatly appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and have a great Sunday. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.